children, my name is Winnie, and today I'm gonna introduce a great modernist called Marc Chagall. Marc Chagall was born in the Jewish section of a Russian city called Vitebsk, and he had a mysterious imagination, and he used his dreams and this mysterious imagination to draw his paintings. Marc Chagall thought that the place where he lived is like a stage in a theater, because he thought that the people are actually the actors. The citizens who live in Vitebsk are very poor and had very hard lives. The time when they are happiest than ever is when there are celebrations, marriages, and religious celebrations. Marc Chagall had 7 sisters and 1 brother. Also, he's the oldest of all. His father was a fish merchant, and her mother owned a small grocery store. Also, he usually painted animals that are human-like in his paintings. He had here a lot of Russia folk tales and also fairy tales, which the animals are human-like. A lot of uncles and aunts always visit their house. He was so excited by Uncle Nuke's violin music that sometimes he felt that his head had slightly lifted out of his neck. That's impossible, but he's a mysterious imaginary person. He loved animals, and he thought that the stars are his friends. You know why? It's because he found out that the stars always waited for him wherever he went. He often apologized to them for so long in the sky. Marc Chagall saw the first painting of his life when he was already 13 years old. One day, when he was in school, he saw a boy copying a picture from the book. He never thought of that. He can't believe it. From that day on, he copied from book after day and after day. That's the time when Marc Chagall decided he would like to become an artist. But his father and mother thought it was a crazy idea because they don't even know what an artist really is. But Marc Chagall was so excited that he finally convinced her mother to let her join art classes. Marc Chagall learned mostly how to draw by copying pictures from books. But in 1907, 20 years old, he went to St. Petersburg, which is the capital city of Russia, to learn with better art teachers and learn better arts. And that's where he began painting his first mysterious paintings. While Marc Chagall was in St. Petersburg, he also heard of Paris, where all the world's greatest artists were painting there. So Marc Chagall decided to visit Paris in 1911. When he got to there, he was amazed. He loved the beautiful buildings, the people, and most of all, the light. He believed that everything in Paris seemed to glitter and sparkle like a diamond, He understood such as Claude Monet, like we learned before, are able to add colorful colors to make their paintings light up and glitter, right? So Marc Chagall learned from these artists, and his paintings became more colorful. The bad news when Marc Chagall and some of his art friends, they usually used their tablecloths bed sheets, and even the back of their pajamas. And sometimes if they went out of these things, they may start to worry again. Then some artists talk to the mother, take some more tablecloths or bed sheets or even underpants. Do you know the violinist? You can actually see the patterns of the tablecloths he used. Marc Chagall, he was excited about the other artists' work in Paris, such as Pablo Picasso. He was amazed by his cubism. He found out that he can show his feelings inside. It's unusual, and he can show his mysterious dreams. After he spent 4 whole years in Paris, he decided in 1915 go back to White Bisque, have a short visit. But when he arrived to White Bisque, World War I began. Just after it ended, Russian Revolutionary began. After 7 whole years, Marc Chagall was finally able to return. See, his short visit became lasting for 7 whole years, even longer than the time he spent in Paris. One of the most happiest things when Marc Chagall was in Russia, he married his sweetheart, Bella Rosenfeld. They married and they had a beautiful daughter, kind-hearted, called Ida. During that time, he painted paintings by paintings of fullest love. He and his family members stayed in France until World War II began. Since German dictator Adolf Hitler started the war, he was planning to invade France. And worse than that, he sometimes ordered paintings taken out of art museums and even burned or destroyed. Also, he hated the Jewish face, anyone of the Jewish face. But fortunately, the United States happy to let Marc Chagall and his family to come to the United States where it was safe. So escaped to America right away. During that time, Marc Chagall's paintings full with war and all that bad and upset expressions. But just before World War II ended, a terrible thing happened. I'm almost about to cry. Bella died because she got ill and died. Marc Chagall was heartbroken. He was so upset that he didn't paint for 6 whole months. His daughter Ida finally convinced him to keep painting, but his paintings were full with sadness. But as time went on and on, his paintings began to fill with more light colors, and that's a good news, right? Also, Marc Chagall started to build stained glasses because he was amazed by the beautiful patterns and colorful stained glass windows. So he started to make some of his own. And they were full with light colors and some magical patterns make you feel you are in an imaginary world. Isn't that magical? Marc Chagall lived a very long life. He lived to be 97 years old. 3 more years and he will be 1 century years old. But unfortunately, he died in 1985. Anyway, but he had such a long life and full with mysterious, imaginary, dreamy, magical paintings. If you want to see some of Marc Chagall's real paintings, then you can check the museums for a journey to visit all of Marc Chagall's imaginary, mysterious paintings. Bye-bye, children. See you in the next movie. Bye-bye. I love you.